Hello! Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to the Yep Daily Show. We are excited that you're here. I have got some awesome people with us today. One of them you've already met many times, Mr. Ali Badawi. Guys, say hello to him.
Top of the morning.
Yes. And then, guys, I have a special guest today to help you all with your anyone. Let me do this. Let me ask you this. Anyone have or would love to learn some marketing ideas to help you explode your business so you can make some money online? Anybody? Let me know in the chat. Come on, let's say good morning to a few of you as well. Let us know where you're watching in from. And I'm gonna let Ollie say hello to a few of you, and then we're gonna introduce our guest today.
Yes, indeed. Good morning. Get that energy flowing. Anybody ready to slay today? Anybody ready to rock and roll? Man, I am so ready to go and rock and roll. And what's going on? Grace, good morning to you. Hello, Christina Perry. What is going on? Ali D from Florida. Hello, New Jersey is in the house. What's going on? Oh, my goodness. Heidi, how you doing? Hey, Scott, what is going on? Joanne Kimball, my dear Joanne, you know you're beautiful and amazing as ever. Hey, what's going on? Toya from Texas, Sandy, Colorado, Chef Katrina, we're still cooking. All right, Gaetan from Canada. Hey, what's going on, Millie? Debbie Salmons from Vero Beach, Lori. Hey, Jasmine from California. Hey, Michael, my man from Massachusetts. I see you all. Well, great morning to each and every one of you, or afternoon or evening, wherever you may be around the world, as we are broadcasting to our 6 continents of our Yep to Freedom members and Yeppers all over the world. We're excited for you today. And Mr. Ezel, can I brag about our guest today and let him know why we should get Let me tell you why we are extremely excited. This incredible human being, Kristen Leigh, a.k.a. Super K with a dollar sign, not only is an amazing wife and a mom of 2, but she also earns 7 figures as a marketing genius, keyword genius. She has coached tens of thousands of entrepreneurs on how to discover their purpose, passion, and their superpowers. That's right. That's what she's a superhero herself with Super K. She also helps them discover how to elevate their social media presence to attract their perfect prospect by utilizing advanced organic, another keyword, organic strategies to make money while asleep. And side note, my son truly believes that she's a superhero because he met her in a summit. And I told him that that's her name. So he believes that he actually met a real life superhero. So there you have it. We're excited. Let's give a lot of love in the comments for the one and only Super K. And before we have her take over and do what she does best, Mr. Ezel, what are some of the things that you're looking forward to learn from Super K? Because I can tell you my piece.
Guys, the reality is this. Most people would love to grow their businesses organically, right? And you know, for some of you, be like, gosh, you know, I keep hearing like you lose money when you're running ads and all this stuff. Well, there's some truth to all that if you don't know what you're doing. And so what you're going to learn today is from someone who's built their business organically and continues to do so. And so it's an honor to have you, Kristen. Super K. We're so excited. Got to meet with her personally down at Clearwater Beach, and now she is. Guys, one of our master coaches for the upcoming challenge. I'll just throw that plug in.
He just gave up the major announcement already. Look at that.
And guys, so just pay attention. Today's going to be a great day for all of you. Thanks for being on here. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Super K. Absolutely, Super K. Do what you do best. You know, you got old school and new school in here, and I'll let you figure out who's who. So give us the love. Do what you do best.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I'm really excited to help you elevate your social media presence. With Yep, we have the most amazing trainings at our fingertips. But if we don't know how to utilize it to our fullest extent, we're kind of holding back from people what they need. Okay, so I want to teach you how you can use Facebook organic strategies to elevate what you're doing and get more attention. And one thing I like to do is be a little different. I like to stand out from the crowd because when you do things different outside the box, that's when people notice you are a little different and they ask for information, guys. All right. So what I want to do is go quickly over what I taught on Saturday. If you weren't there, I want to make sure you get a little understanding of what I taught. And if we can get this screen share, if someone can allow me to do my screen share, it's locked, I think. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So I'm going to go over to my Facebook profile and actually the news feed. And what I want everybody to do every day before they post anything is go down their news feed for 30 minutes minimum, 15 minutes in your stories, going through, engaging, okay? Oh, I want to make sure I don't have any with audio. So you're going to heart, and then to get in the inbox, you actually can comment on their story and it actually sends them a message. So you're starting a conversation with people. This is a great way. If you see, start the conversation. But going down your newsfeed for 30 minutes, you want to actually read what people post and engage with value. So as you can see, we have a see more here, and it's so important that you click it. Even if it's only a few lines more, you want to click that, because if you do not, Facebook's going to know you're not actually reading Facebook. It's meant to be read, and you will lower your algorithm, okay? Your algorithm is what's going to determine how many people that you're friends with see your post. You could have 5,000 friends, and only a small 1% of them could be seeing your content because you're not engaging, showing Facebook that you actually care what people are posting and that you're friends. And I'll show you a little secret real quick. So you go through, read what they've posted, and then you want a heart or any other emoji other than thumbs up, because any of the other ones give you that little extra boost. And then another tip, if you did not take these notes from Saturday, your comment should be at least 5 words minimum, because 5 words is letting Facebook's algorithm know that you're writing something more than just good morning, hello, how are you? 5 words will give you that extra boost to get your post seen by more people. So you go through, do this to everyone you see, except you don't have to do sponsored ads. Go through your friends, leave some value, say something back. And then once you've done that and your Facebook story, you are now going to create your post for the day, okay? I personally love to do something of motivation, because as you can see now, I have, I posted this 4 hours ago. I have 117 leads to talk to, free leads coming in. When someone comments, it opens the door for me to start a conversation with them. So what I can do is go to their page. I would comment back, I would heart, and then leave a response back. Thanks so much. Have a great day, my friend. And then I would go over to their page and go and comment on one of their posts. This is the law of reciprocity. You're letting Facebook know that they commented on yours and you want to reciprocate, which is showing you guys are friends. So you going to their page, and I obviously have done this already. I've hearted and commented on this post. The next thing that truly seals the deal for your Facebook algorithm, and yes, it can take time, but this is what has allowed me to make 98% of my money organically, is when I build a relationship. I meet them in the inbox and say something about their posts or their profile. If I haven't talked to them for a while, follow up them. Hey, Deborah, how's everything going? I haven't talked to you in a while. What have you been doing lately? Connect with them. Start real conversation like you bumped into a friend at the grocery store, okay? And engage. If you've never talked to them before, comment on one of their posts. Say, I absolutely love that photo of you and the mountains in the background. It was absolutely beautiful. Thank you for the motivation today. Tell me a little bit about what you do. And start the conversation, okay? And then you can lead into seeing if you have a solution to a problem they may have, or you have a solution to a problem they have. So either way, whoever, starts the conversation is, the one that's going to build that relationship first. So you want to be starting conversations with people, not just posting. And understand that your posts and your comments is not a popularity contest. If you do not utilize those to help others, you're doing nothing more than just posting on Facebook. So that's how you want to warm up your algorithm, and then you post something. Again, I do motivation because that's how I generate my leads in the morning. And I find that's a great way to start my day, so I have people to talk to. Now, I love Facebook stories, and a lot of people I notice don't utilize Facebook stories in a way to gain curiosity. So I want to show you guys, give me a heck yeah, if you want me to show you how to go and use stories to build leads to get you ready for the next challenge, okay? This is gonna be really great to help you guys get attraction. And what I did is I just made a few little template ones, but what you would do, just go right over to main Canva. Everybody can make a free account. Yes, they have a pro version, but the free account, you can do everything. I only recently bought the pro account, but free does a lot. So what you would do is type in Facebook story, and it will give you templates, okay? Now you can choose any of these and let it inspire you, okay? So what I did for this example is I chose this one because my vision is to place 2 photos in here. So I just drag and drop, raise these, and I like to think outside the box in a creative way to market the challenge. You know, I know a lot of people know who Kevin Harrington is that's in my following because they're entrepreneurs. So what you can do is on any Zoom you go onto this next few days is take a screenshot of yourself, okay? Smile and take a screenshot. If you don't know how to take a screenshot on your computer, please Google it. It's different between Windows and Mac. But I'm gonna show you what I did is I took a photo, and I'll share the link to this after we finish this video in the comment section. So that way you can get a copy of this template if you wanna just drag and drop it or get one of these images. But what you do is I just drag and drop. Now I've got Kevin Harrington in there. And I took a snapshot of me smiling. Boom, it kind of looks like, let me just pull this over. It looks like we are on the same Zoom. We were on the same Zoom, but at that point, you may not have taken a photo. So this is your chance to make it kind of like you're recreating it. So you go through, you can add text. What I did is I put here, free training from Kevin Harrington live on Zoom. And then I created another one, want to learn from Kevin Harrington live with me on Zoom for free. People that hear that they can get training from a billionaire, an original shark, they can learn from him. They're going to say, oh my gosh, tell me how. How can I do that? So you can do this with using curiosity. They're going to go, how the heck can you do that? Well, you know what? We're not posting out there because I find if I say post yep, people are going to research and may find someone else on YouTube who I've talked about it or something, and I want them to talk to me. So I create the curiosity. I don't say what company it is until I get in the inbox and talk to them, okay? It's really important to create that curiosity so people have a reason to get into your inbox. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you how to make your story a little bit more exciting other than just a image. Let me go, and I'm going to share my phone screen with you. 1 second. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to utilize these. If you can let me share that as well. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go into Facebook. Now, what I did is I emailed myself these images, okay? I emailed them to me. Sorry, I have so many notifications that pop up. And I am now able to pop them into my screen. So I emailed this to myself, and now I'm going to use stickers. There's so many different types of stickers you can use. You can use images, search, let's do the word yes. And maybe this one's cool. Want to learn from Kevin Harrington free. So now you're subliminally getting in their head and having them go, yes, I do. Now we can do a poll, go over to stickers, do poll. And we can change this to say, yep. Oh, let me type it right. Yep. And tell me more. And now we can drag this here because we asked them, oh, I just trashed it. We can get them to click one, and then it's going to show in a poll, okay? And this is going to open up a chance for you to get in the inbox and talk to them, whether they chose yep or tell me more. So there we have it. Now they can click there. If we wanted, we can go another step. I like to have some sort of animation because it gets the attention of people a little bit more. Now I want them to, let's see, I'm going to scroll this down here and move this here. So just have fun with it and, you know, mess around just so it has some animation, gets the excitement. We can do that one. You can change the color of the background. You know, I did my brand colors, and then I'm just going to do, want me to, actually, we're not going to do that one. We're going to just go with yes and yep. So you just add the story. This one's black and white, so I wouldn't be able to have the text there. But you could then go and type anything. So yes, never put the word no, by the way. You do not want to give them the ability to say no because we're trying to get them to say what we want. So yes, and Yep. So you could do however you want here and add fun things. You can add music. You can choose whatever songs you may want, and you can listen to them, put a song on there. There are so many different options that you could do free. And let's see. Get creative. The more creative you are, the more people are going to come back and want to spend the time to look at your story. This is so easy. And then you just click share. As people respond to your stories, you can see who has looked at your story. So let me discontinue this and go over to my story. So here you can see who has liked my story. Now I can get in the inbox with any of them. You know, say if it was for the story about the challenge, I can click on it and message them and say, hey, thanks for hopping on my story. Would you be available on XYZ date to come to a free training with me? I'd love to have you as a guest, and I have a few seats available. Would that interest you? If you could get training from Kevin Harrington completely free, okay? What if you run out of ideas for content? So there is never a chance to run out of ideas for content. If you feel like you ran out of ideas, go through other people's stories, okay? Look and see what they're doing. Go on Google and write content for marketing, unique marketing ways. Go on, YouTube has a ton of videos on different ways to use your Facebook stories. There is so many ways to go about creating curiosity. And it does take time to get used to, how can I do things differently? But there's so many templates on Canva that you can use that give you the ability to get creative again. There's so many different things. I like to pull it in, so I'm asking a question always, okay? When I ask a question, it allows me to get answers from them. If you can let me share my screen again one more time, sorry. Okay, so, this is just what I did, and we have the ability to drag and drop any image. Okay, so now Kevin Harrington completed. Okay, now we have Steve Mandel. We can do his, and then we can, drop ourselves down here, change it up a little bit, and mess around with this. And then when we have Dr. Breakthrough, you add Dr. Breakthrough, wanted free training from XYZ, and then here's another one I did where I wanted to get a little creative. I wanted it to be bright, and this is when we had James on, and it was great. Let me drag this so we get rid of that. So here, delete. I created this one, and it got a lot of people to go, and I did this a little differently. I added a domain. I purchased a domain, and then I had it unmasked, my affiliate link, so that way those who didn't want to message me, some people are scared to, say yes or more information. So I made sure, even though, it's small there, but I had people going to check that out because it was curiosity on how they can learn. And I'll redo this for the next challenge, but get creative. And you can watch YouTube and learn so much on how to use Canva. Canva is completely free, or you can do the upgrade version, but there's so many templates that you can use to start inspiring you. So if you feel like you're running out of content, go through here and start getting inspired, okay? Now these photos, guys, I want to tell you, are not hard to do. All I did was took my phone and I put it on myself. So I flipped the screen, and then I put on a timer for 3 seconds. I put my phone on a little stand and I just snapped away, did little poses. And within Canva, you can drag a photo and have the background removed, as you can see in these. So if I drop this on here, effects, remove background, it's going to pull the background out for me really easy. And now I have an image to lay on top of any template I'm using. So there we go. And there's so many different ways. Click the back, change all the colors. It's really simple, but it does take practice getting used to all of the things you can use on here. It is so powerful to use your ability to create original content, because when you do, you are now get attention that you want, create that curiosity, put in, some questions. The polls are great. There's also an area for you to ask questions. So in your stories, and guys, one thing I want to say is I prefer to do my stories on my phone, the Facebook app, instead of on the computer. The reason is the computer computer, emojis, GIFs, music, it is not as robust as the phone version, okay? So let's see if there's any questions. Is removing the background upgraded? I'm not positive on that. There are free sites. Let's see, remove background. Let's see, there's free apps. I think it's remove.bg. So if you do not have the free version, it's not allowed on the free version, you can just go upload your photo to a site called remove.bg. I'm sharing my screen again if give access to that. So there's free versions. Just you can Google anything and you'll find it. So you can remove the background from it, upload your image, then download it, and then bring it over to Canva. If there's a will, there's a way to do everything free, okay? And we just have to dig a little deeper. And once you do that, you can remove the background and upload it to your photo. You can add text. There's all different. You can add audio. You can create your own video stories if you'd like as well. The sky is the limit with what you can do with Canva. So I want you guys to get creative. Play around with it. And the next time you're on a Zoom with, doesn't matter which Zoom it is, make sure you take a screenshot. Smile, screenshot it, save those, because those can be used when you market and promote any day of the challenge and say, want to be live with me and XYZ, and you have a picture of you, and then when you see them live, watch the replays if you can, and screenshot them and their name on there, and that's how you can create the content. So it is really impressive of what I've seen people do. I know Amanda Patano, she's amazing at, creating posts, and you can do this as Facebook posts as well. Just type in Facebook posts. You can do it on Instagram, LinkedIn, any of them. You just type in what social media you want to create content for and get creative, guys. The sky's the limit of what we can do. And it's up to us to figure out what would attract us. Okay, what content would get us to say, I want a little bit more information. And when you start doing that, looking to see what's attracting you that other people post, that's when you're going to be able to create the content yourself to build that attraction and then that curiosity. And that's the major thing that helps me get more people coming to me, is it's creating that curiosity. I don't say who or what it is that I'm promoting. I make them have to come to me to ask, because then that starts the conversation rather than them seeing, a Yep logo on my story. And then they're going to go, oh, I remember, so-and-so told me about it. Let me go ask them what this is about, where we lost the opportunity to be the one to introduce it to them if they have never seen it before. So guys, that's what you should take action on today, is just get creative, have fun. You can download the app on your phone if you are only able to use your phone. There's a Canva app, and I create images in there as well. So no matter what you're using, you have an ability to create content, have fun, and don't worry about if it's perfect, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. Imperfect action is better than no action at all. And someone wants to hear from you, and you won't know who it is. And in Facebook stories, people see your content. They may be scared to reach out to you, but here's a chance for them to feel the invite when you ask them a question with a poll, yes or yep. And then you can see who watched your story and connect with them, okay? Message them, hey, thanks for stopping at my story. Did you get a chance to see that Kevin Harrington or James Melanchek is, going to be training us free on Zoom on, Tuesday? I have an extra seat if you'd like to join me. I'd love for you to be my guest. Are you available? Think of how to just get in the inbox and start conversations. And that is how you're going to be able to grow your business. But don't be scared to throw something out there. I literally showed you the one that's just plain black. It's nothing great. It's just black and white text and pictures. Okay. But you need to put content out consistently and then follow up. Okay. The fortune's in the follow up. You could have people see your story, but if you never talk to them, you're never going to know if you have something that could be a solution to a problem they have. So stay consistent, post every day you can. Make sure you don't post more on your news feed, on your profile, than 4 hours. Every 4 hours, do not post something else, because you're competing with your previous post, okay? So make sure you're creating content in your stories. You can create more content in your stories. Again, I wouldn't suggest doing more than 5 stories in 24 hours, because people, they lose attention. They'll click, and then they'll swipe. So you want your most important information in the front and continue. You can create stories so creatively. So go through your stories and find those that are utilizing them, that attract you, Take notes. You should be taking notes always. I'm telling you, I've got notebooks galore, one for everything I do pretty much. And it helps me see what I like and then recreate it. Recreate something that you see someone did, okay? So awesome. I hope you guys got some, value from that. If there's any questions that you saw come through, let me know.
I do have to say, Mr. Zell, I'm glad you and I were hiding in the back seats. I mean, could you imagine what like that was incredible, amazing. And all I could think of, if in a matter of 20 minutes we've gotten this much value, imagine 5 days together. It's a privilege. It really, really is to collaborate with you. I cannot wait to see you do what you do best in our Yup to Freedom 5-day challenge. And Mr. Zell, I loved imperfect actions is better than no actions. And obviously, the stories are extremely powerful. But any takeaways and any final remarks, Mr. Zell, before we wrap it up?
Yeah, I think for everybody that, what's great about Super K is that she just breaks it down to the simple things. Like everybody, like even myself, could do something like this. And I'm a little bit slower, Kristen. I was telling you about that. So anybody, so all you older folks are like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I see Millie on here and some of our folks that maybe not do as much social media. Take these principles and just start doing them. And I think the big C always comes up in everything, right? Right. The big C, meaning consistent, being consistent with this. And Kristen didn't just figure this out like in day one. She's been doing it for a while and has perfected it. She's perfected her craft. We talked about this yesterday, talking about, champions and legends, and, she has perfected her craft. So thank you so much, Super K. I cannot wait until next week when you're now one of our master coaches, guys. She is, that's exciting to have her on one of the most respected challenges in the industry now. So appreciate you being on there, Super K.
Thank you so much for having me. Guys, I want to see your stories. I'm going to be looking for them. Create them. You don't have to copy what I did. Get creative. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody. Be back tomorrow. Tomorrow for our Yup Day. We've got some other incredible guests.
I got three amazing powerhouses tomorrow. You do not want to miss out. And make sure you register for the Yup to Freedom Challenge. With the person that is tagging you in here. You do not want to miss it. It's literally just about $25,000 to $50,000 worth of education, coaching, training systems, process. Like, again, you got 20 minutes of a sneak peek of what you get for 5 whole days. So do not miss out. Imperfect actions are better than no actions at all. I like that. Awesome stuff. We appreciate you. Until next time, peace out, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody. Thanks, Super K.